Hey man, what it is? This is Dame, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App, $ Dame by any means. Y'all know your boy working, show your boy some love. There go the PayPal at Dame by any means. Y'all see that little heart with the $ down the bottom? Well, that's the super thanks. You could press that at any time your heart desires. But make sure you hitting that like button because that's free. I'm just saying, show your boys some love. Um, say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated, y'all. Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez. Wow. He's been a guy that I've had my eye on for a little while now. Shout out to my dude Knockout Boxing because he who put me on him. And usually I be on fighters like that, but Knockout was like, "Yo, Dean, man, I'm telling you, bro, you gonna like Bam Bam." And usually people that I rock with, when they tell me something, they kind of know the type of fighting style that I like. And he couldn't have been more right, man. Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez is the absolute monster. I was live at Philly and Wells Fargo and got to see the young man um, fight Guerrera. I think that's his name, Guerrera, who ain't never been stopped. He had like 50 something fights, and Bam Bam got him out of there in the third round, y'all. He got him out of there in the third round. Now, shout out to my man manager Marty. Somebody else I was able to see in person, a real one. Y'all go subscribe to Manager Marty, like, share, subscribe, donate, all of that good stuff. Because Manager Marty is who he say he is on this YouTube. He that in real life. And I had the pleasure to meet my guy, man. And he made sure he called me and hollered at me and made sure that I got in touch with him, man. So I'm very thankful for that because I've learned a lot from Manager Marty. Um, but I'm highly suspicious because the snack program worked. I'm not gonna lie. Bam Bam blow up real big from that 115 weight range, and he'd be like 130 something walking in that thing. I'm highly suspicious for somebody that little that had that much power, but I've seen crazier things. Like we've never seen nobody like Gervonta Davis be the size he is and have that type of power either. So at the end of the day, man, Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez is one of my favorite fighters. Like I can't miss a fight from him no more. I can't. Like, and the thing that I love the most about Bam Bam, he's a complete fighter. He's very fundamentally sound, and I love that in fighters. He nice, he high and tight, y'all. And if you a boxer or a real boxing fan, you know what I mean by that. Everything is where it's supposed to be. He don't overextend on punches. He uses his jab. He goes to the body. And he got that Mexican style, but it's not the typical Mexican style. It's just not. It's a little different with Bam Bam. Like he bouncy, y'all. Even though he could be flat footed at times, but he's just very agile. I'll say that he's very agile. He's very athletic, even though he has that Mexican style. And just seeing him live and seeing how he breaks fighters down, you understand why it's hard for guys to beat him because he keep his chin tucked. And all fighters, if you watch Bernard Hopkins or anybody like that, Jesse keeps his chin tucked downward. So it's hard to crack him, and then he keep that high guard up. And he constantly moving. He never not throwing. He throwing while you throwing. He throwing when you not throwing. He watching your movements. He very hawk-eyed. And that's the thing that I love the most about him. He don't got too many flaws in his game. I know he got dropped his last fight, but Bam Bam, man, listen, that's stuff that you gonna go through in boxing. I'm sorry, man, because y'all keep thinking everybody's a nobody and everybody is truly somebody in this boxing game. They would not be a professional. They would not be ranked as high as they is if they was just complete trash. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just not true. But man, I think Bam Bam going to be definitely be a Hall of Famer. I think he's going to go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'll be lying to you if I said that currently, right now, if he's not one of the 10 best fighters in boxing. That I would be lying to you if I told you that. Bam Bam don't got too many flaws to his game. And the crazy thing is, I know that he want to work on so much. He's still young. So he's not even where he's going to be at. And that's the thing that's even more impressive about the young man is he's not a final form yet. So when I see Bam Bam in a couple years, I really see him being unbeatable. I see him going to 118, being undisputed there. I see him going to 122, being undisputed there. Now everybody want to rush him to this inner thing, man. Listen, bro, that's two weight classes above him. And if he just jump up to there, I would be even more highly suspicious. I'm not gonna lie, snack program works. I'm sorry, I would be highly, highly suspicious, but I'm not going to take away from the young man greatness because I'm highly suspicious of Devin Haney and Terrence Crawford and a bunch of people that's with the snack program, Caleb Plant. But until I got solid proof that that's what they doing, I'm going to let them rock. But best believe if they any of them ever pop dirty for anything, oh man, listen, the avalanche going to come down. It will have to. I'll be lying to you if I told you I wasn't suspicious of these guys. I am because I'm very suspicious of Victor Conti, and I'm more suspicious of why fighters choose to deal with Victor Conti, knowing you're gonna have that dark cloud around them if you really didn't need them. It just don't really make sense to me. I wouldn't be with Snack Program. I could tell you that. I wouldn't even want to have to deal with none of that. To be honest, I wouldn't even want nobody insinuating or thinking that about me. But that's Dean. But man, Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez got a lot of love in Philly, man. They showed up and they showed out for Brody. I mean, he got a standing ovation when he came out like he was in his hometown. And then one thing about Philadelphia that you may not know, we got a big Latino community here, especially Puerto Ricans. It's a lot of Puerto Ricans here. But over the last 10 years, a lot of Mexicans have migrated to Philadelphia, a lot. And so I definitely could see him coming to Philly and headlining and doing all that. Or if Boots fight again, I could see the same situation at the Wells Fargo. And to be honest, Bam Bam, somebody I want to be the co-main if Boots do come back to the Wells Fargo. Not gonna lie to you, I would love to see them run that back again with Raymond Ford on there again. I would love those same three fighters to fight again on that card the same exact way. I mean, I just love Bam just technique, man. Like he just his jab is straight with it. He not telegraphing it. His straights is straight. Even the uppercut he caught um um the bull with what's that Guevara. The uppercut that he caught bull with it was just nasty and tight. It wasn't coming from his knees. He shot right in his hips. He twisted his hips and it was right there, y'all, for the taking. And like I said, man, I think Bam Bam is probably one of the more fundamentally sound fighters, top 5, top 10 most fundamentally sound fighters in boxing. I put him right up there with Shakur Stevenson's, the Gervonta Davises, um, people like that. Bam, and I would say this, Bam, I think, make less mistakes than they make in the ring. If I'm being completely honest, even after seeing Boots and everything, it ain't too many fighters that make less mistakes in the ring than Bam Bam Rodriguez. He's just an all-around fighter, man. I just think that the kid got a bright future. I think if you don't know who that is, you need to go watch all of his fights. You need to go check all of his fights on YouTube, watch his highlights, just dive in deep to little bro because he an amazing fighter, man. He's an amazing fighter. Like I haven't been this impressed with a Mexican fighter in a long time, y'all. In a long time, man. Like from De La Hoya to Canelo, I think he the next great Mexican fighter. I truly believe that. Is he not one of the big guys or none of that? But he put on, man. He put on for his culture. He put on for his people. And I can't do nothing but respect that. I'm going to be totally honest. And that's the other thing. Bam Bam Rodriguez speaks English very well because he's from America, I believe. I think he was born here. So Bam Bam speaks English very well. And I think that's what helps him gain a black fan base and a white fan base and everybody else in other cultures all around, an Asian fan base, because we could kind of relate to him. He don't need a translator or none of that. Bam Bam came to the schools in Philly and showed love. And that's things that I like to see, man, because we find out that we much more alike than we are different, whether we come from different cultures or not. So I'm very proud of Bam Bam, man. Shout out to Jesse, Bam, Bam, Rodriguez. Go check him out. Yo, hit that like button, y'all. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Deem by any means. And I holla at y'all.